64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come address the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come address the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come and address the culture, huh? Brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall, and you already know the vibes. I'm here with my right hand, the big homie himself, Mr. P.stock. What's going on with you, big dog?
Well, everything is everything. You know, it's another great week. You know, and address the culture. You know, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And never enough time to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get to the nip of it. You know, there's some things going around. I was watching some different interviews and there's some different stuff. And, you know, that's what I picked up from it. We need to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's something that needs to get out there so people need to be aware of. But other than that, a lot of stuff's going on every day that I'm gonna address the culture. It's a family reunion, you know, so we kicking it out, hanging out, delivering the information, man. But we got a great new show coming to the Address the Culture Network.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna get into that, you know, and let people know what's really happening from Lizette Martinez, you know, and her new show coming out. You know, it's gonna be off the chain. You gotta see it.
You know what
you
I'm
gotta see it. Let's talk.
That's
what she's gonna say. Let's talk. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so and she's gonna come in and tell everybody about it.
Yeah.
Let them know what's cracking.
Yeah.
You know, let you know what you will be getting.
Yeah.
And you definitely got to tune in, like, subscribe, comment, you know, smash that like button. Let's pick up a chair and just kill the whole computer. You know.
Yeah. Talk your shit.
You know, just kill it all. But no, it's just, you know, it's you know, it's the holidays. You know, if you notice around the holidays, people's demeanor change, you know. It's supposed to be about peace and love, to joy to the other man.
It's about their money.
It's about that money.
You know what I'm talking about? You got to get that bread.
You got to get them gifts. People look angry.
Yeah.
You know, you walk around, look at people's faces, they're angry looking. So, you know, that's something that's going around. You know, that is the culture. It's everybody. You know,
and that's why it's dope. You know what I'm saying? For us, you know, doing great things, going to give you some news you can use. And we're going to talk about this amazing, amazing show that we got with Miss Lizette Martinez. Now, if you know, she's an all-around hustler. She just dropped her book. You know what I mean? She's doing great things. And she has come on to the Address the Culture Network with a show. You know what I'm saying? With myself, I'm going to pop in. Now, it's a whole lot with Miss Lizette Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you got an idea of who she is. You know what I'm saying? But you have no idea. You know what I'm saying? She is amazing, a very, very talented woman out here taking back her power, doing it on her own terms. So we're going to bring Miss Lizette in. You know what I'm saying?
Businesswoman.
All around.
And you gotta cop that book too. You know, that book is off the chain. You gotta cop that book.
Yeah.
Go get that right away.
It's a whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? She even got the voiceover, you know what I'm saying? When they read the book, got an actress playing it out.
The audio book. The audio book.
There ain't no excuses, you know what I'm saying? You can sit there and listen, you know what I'm talking about?
Listen, yep. Listen while you playing your games, while you playing Candy Crush. You know, while they listen. You know, listen while you playing Candy Crush. Get into it.
So we ain't gonna hold you up. We're gonna bring Miss Lizette in so she can tell you herself how amazing everything we got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk show.
Let's talk. There she go. We got Miss Lizette Martinez in the building.
Lizette Martinez, yes.
Hey, what an
Yes.
introduction. I don't even know what to say at this
Yeah.
point.
You
So sweet.
already know, man.
What you say? Let's come on and say good night. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
You said it
Grand
all.
opening,
What am I
grand closing.
Ain't leave, bro. But that's all right, and that's to let the viewers know, they gotta check it out. They gotta be on it. This
They
is
gotta
gonna
buy
be
that book because that book is helping women and children. So
yes,
Yeah.
you
it's an
gotta
important part of
cop
that book.
the book.
And I gotta tell you something. The book is gonna become a movie.
Wow.
Is that an exclusive? Is that an exclusive? You know what I'm talking about? We like
I
exclusive.
just dropped the bomb here.
Let's drop your first bomb on Address the Culture Network. That's huge.
I'm talking my shit, but that's
huge.
That's amazing. Now we talking about a full movie,
full feature film.
Feature film, okay, for the big screen.
Yes.
So
that's what's happening.
Let's have a little fun. You know what I'm talking about? Since we doing big things, you on your boss talk over there. I see. If Lizette Martinez could have her pick of what actress would portray her in this movie, you got your pick of the litter. You know what I'm talking about? Who would you have play yourself?
For the young Lizette, it's Zendaya.
Oh,
okay. And she got chops. That girl can act. You know what I'm talking about?
And when I was young, I looked a lot like her.
Yeah. Still do. You know what I'm talking about?
You still got it.
Kind of Asian look and mixed look.
But
I'm a huge fan of Zendaya.
Okay.
That's amazing. That's dope. I see.
Yeah, the older one, I'm not sure. I still were thinking about
it. Look. You know you can play yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
I probably could because I can act.
You can play yourself.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about?
Turn it up on them. Turn it up on them.
I just, talking that shit. I could do it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
that's amazing.
We'll see. It's a big deal, and I haven't told anyone, so I wanted to, drop it here. But I had a meeting with a director, a filmmaker, and I had sent him my book last month, and he surprised me. He said, I didn't want to tell you over email. I didn't want to tell you over text. I didn't want to tell you over phone. I want to tell you in person.
Right.
So
that's huge.
We start having writing sessions together because it's not really the book; it's more in depth. You can't really. The book is cut out. Cut a lot of stuff out of the book.
Yeah.
So he's writing the screenplay.
We're gonna and I'm gonna be. He wants me heavily involved in that, which is really special because a lot of times you get cut out of it, and they take over the story. But he's a really cool guy, and he's really talented, and he's actually African American from Chicago. So.
Okay. Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
That's big. Yeah.
That's big.
And he actually went to school with Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Wow.
So, and he was never a fan. He knew from when he was young that he had, there was something wrong.
He had an issue. Wow.
Yeah.
That Chicago connection, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can you imagine?
Can you imagine how life in the universe is?
Yeah.
That would bring a filmmaker that's really, he does big things in Hollywood, and brought him to my life because he just came out of nowhere, and then I went to school with him.
Yeah.
That's just meant to be.
Yeah. 100%.
And that would make the project because what it's your story, it's your experience, and then what he knows, and when y'all combine that to bring that together on the screen, it could be explosive. That's going to be huge.
That's a great point.
That's huge. That's the because he probably this same vision of ours probably just like everybody that knew and knows so that's going to be tight. It's going to be
I'm excited about it. I'm blessed about it. I feel even more blessed to be now part of you guys' family with this show. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and you know, when I was like in high school, I was on the TV, like I was the journalist.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the kids news, you know, the
Yep.
morning news. So it was
Lizette
like,
TV, huh?
Broadcast,
it was
broadcast journalism. Yeah.
it was JFK TV, and I was the morning broadcaster, and I did all.
Okay.
So it's like, so,
Ah.
you know, everyone came out with podcasts, and I was like, how can I do it? And it's like, it's just like divine, like timing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like when it's
Mhm.
meant to be, and you find the right people that really support you and love you and want to see you do well, then that's when
Mhm.
it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
$100%.
thank you for that.
That's real talk.
No
That's real
problem.
Yeah.
talk.
No problem. No problem. It's
You
our
know,
pleasure, man. We
So
working like,
we
you're
work.
gonna be co-hosting with me.
huh?
You guys gonna be co-hosting, right?
Yeah, yeah. We tap in with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
tap in if you need it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a very special guest the first episode, and I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm gonna
Okay.
say she's Nick Carter's. She survived Nick Carter from the
Oh,
Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
and
wow.
she was a singer in an R&B group that went like platinum twice, two times,
Yeah.
and
Wow. Double.
in a bunch of movies in the 2000s. So she's like a really special person to me. I'm friends with her, and I want her story out there, and I think it's important, and that's the first person I want to bring on the show.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's
Yeah.
huge.
That's
That is
dope.
huge.
Because
You
like
dropping bombs on them out the
dropping
gate.
bombs
Out the gate.
out the gate, coming swinging. You know what I'm
We
talking
dropping
Mhm.
about?
bombs, and then I got another bomb for the next show. I'm just gonna say is one of the parents involved in my circle.
Mhm.
This parent is really a special woman who is really dedicating a lot of her life to helping others, but her daughter is still riding for Rob and still with him, and so people need to hear from her.
100%.
What that
Yeah.
experience-
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's
she
gonna be
dope.
huge. That's gonna
does,
be huge.
doesn't really give interviews, but her and I are close, and you know, I came out for her daughter, you know what I mean, and I've been praying that her daughter leaves him, but we're not there yet. But you never know.
Mhm.
Her daughter will watch her on this, you know. I mean, I'm gonna make a plea to her daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
It
That is
is like
amazing.
we got some dope stuff going on with this Let's Talk show.
Yes.
I'm gonna be
It's
on
gonna be
co-hosting with
huge.
you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
other people coming on
Coming
co-hosting
on.
with you. We're gonna have Lizette's World. We're gonna have Tipsy Talk, and
Yeah.
and we just gonna
The Chef Jory, and it's gonna have the drink of the day before, and so everybody can make the drink while we're having
While
tipsy
you're having
talk.
tipsy talk. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
huge. That's
We
right.
locked in. We got some dope stuff going on. And everybody gonna get to see just across the board who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? We even
Yeah.
gonna have
Five Dark Kelly. There's so much,
absolutely.
Yeah.
and feeling like I'm stepping into the woman that I'm supposed to be and the things that I'm supposed to do. So I'm just really, I really want to thank you.
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem at all.
Gonna run with it. Do it and
Yeah.
run with it. Run with it. Make it yours. We got your back. We got
We
you.
got you.
Lizette.
We got
Right.
you.
We got
We told you locked in. We family. You know what I'm
I'm
talking about?
I'm so
Yeah.
locked in. I'm 10 toes in.
Talk
10.
your shit.
Oh, 10 in.
10 toes.
10 toes. That's right. That's right.
Now,
That's right.
Lizette, now I want to ask you,
Yes, sir.
because you done been through so many trials and tribulations.
Mhm.
How important is it you using your platform? Let's talk. How important is it for you to use this platform to empower women, uplift women, give women that safe space to tell a story and be at a place where they understood? Because you coming out swinging with some heavy hitters, and I can
Yes.
tell that's important to you. So
Yes.
just talk about that a little bit on kind of what you want to do with the show.
Well, you know, I have a platform now thanks to you. So I'm in a circle where I'm part of the circle, and I know what we go through, and you go do
Mhm.
interviews and they don't really know you, and they don't, you know, they think they know your story, but they really don't know. So I look at it as a place for a safe place for them and a blessing for them as well to come on and be like, just be free with it and just say what you want to say, you know, because I care about them. I know them. I've been in this fight with them. So I'm going to protect them, but I'm also going to give them the platform to say what they want to say. You know, I'm really looking forward to what Jonjolyn Savage has to say. You know, people are constantly blaming her. Oh, your daughter, you know, you were her parent. So what? Girls do what they want to do. There's a manipulator in the mix. There's a predator in the mix. You can't blame the parent. And I want to give her that space and that time to just say what she wants to say. I'm not going to talk too much.
Yeah.
I just want her to tell her story and how she's feeling, how, you know, it is to go to trial and you see all these young women are away from him, but her daughter's still sticking by him. You know, that's and they get backlash. They take they've been getting a backlash since I came out. I came out for them. I came
literally for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. You know,
that's amazing, Lizette.
And you got to, and I think everything you're doing predates the Me Too movement. So you've been in this fight for a minute.
Years.
Yeah.
But and more guests lined up, and you know, thinking about and talking to. I want it to be a fun show. I don't only want it to be Survivor based. I think that is part of me, but there's talk about other topics, you know, arts, music. You know, we could have a dating show. We could have my finds of the week. I'm the best thrift shopper ever.
Yes.
Hands down. Ask my friends. And
Lizette's find of the week will be one of the segments. We're gonna have Lizette's World.
See if they like her.
Lizette's World, pull it.
We do it all. A lot, so I could do a traveling segment too.
Yes. We gonna do it all. We're gonna do the tipsy talk. We're gonna do the relationship talk. We're gonna have the men versus women, Mars versus Venus. We're going to have all of that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we really want to let people know that there's so many sides to Lizette. And they only got one picture. And that's just a small chapter in the book of Lizette. You know what I'm talking about? So with this show and this platform, we're going to do that. So we
cop the book.
In. You
cop the book. You know, cop the book. Get the audio book.
You know, my book is now available on Barnes & Noble. And we're working to be in the stores, so the book is doing really well. My agent told me that Barnes & Noble actually went and bought copies themselves to put on their and he's never seen that.
That's dope. That's dope.
They're expecting
they bought my book and who supported me, because it means the freaking world to me. Like, it means so much to me. I really didn't think anyone cared, and you know, but obviously people do want to know and people do care, and I just I'm so humble and grateful. 100%.
You just walking in your purpose, you know what I'm saying, Lizette? You came out, you told your story, you were fearless, you know, despite negativity, despite criticism, despite coming out and being faced with all of these trials and tribulations, and you did it because you was trying to help other people. You know what I mean? Because you was living your life. Nobody knew what went on in your personal life. You chose to do this because you wanted to help somebody. So now you came out, you let people know your story, you wrote your book, people gonna read the book. Now people gonna go watch your movie, they gonna watch this show. You out working. You know what I'm talking about? And you deserve it. You feel me?
I'm dead.
Your time is now. It's your time now. You know, you make it happen the way you want to. You know, we got your back.
Absolutely.
Let's talk with Lizette Martinez. You gotta check it out.
Like 2022 is our year. Like, we're gonna just let's talk that shit, gang. Let's go.
Say that. You know what I'm saying? So
let's go.
We are going to have Miss Lizette Martinez, co-host by yours truly, as well as other people, other segments. We are going to be tapped in every Monday at 8 o'clock right here on Address the Culture Network, on ihiphoptv, on Just TV. We in China, Brazil, Italy, Canada,
Europe,
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
You know what I'm talking about?
Worldwide.
So get familiar of seeing Miss Lizette's face because she ain't going nowhere. Get
That's
familiar.
right.
We strapped in. We finna work. You know what I'm saying?
Locked in. Locked in.
10 toes in, I told you.
10 toes.
Say
Let's
that
go.
again. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to let you go, Lizette. You know what I'm saying?
Out.
We're going to tap in with you later. You know what I'm saying? And put some other stuff together. Love you too. All right?
Love you. Love you.
Dressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh?
What's up, everyone? It's Lizette Martinez here, and guess what? I have a new show called Let's Talk. I'm the Address the Culture Network and also ihiphoptv.com. I'm an author. My name is Lizette Martinez. I wrote Jingo #9, How to Survive Our County. My book is available on Amazon and also Barnes & Noble. Check it out.
Hardly wrong when I'm right, I'm hardly correct. Hardly alive, but I'm good, but hardly a mess. Hard to survive when you live in life with regret. Hard to rely on the lies you're telling yourself. If I don't die from the pain, it's gonna be from the regret. It's gonna be from the regret. It's gonna be from the regret if I don't. It's gonna be from the.
All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.
Peace.
So that's gonna be exciting for people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's gonna
what
be
we
a flavor.
doing. That's what we doing, man. That's the type of energy that we got over here at the Dress the Culture Network, powered by ihiphoptv. We are doing things in a different type of way. You know what I mean? Right. We are trying to invoke thought. We are trying to bring thought-provoking material content. Yep. You know what I mean? And we trying to show you that we can do it if you stick to it, add to the culture, and never take it away from it.
And never take it away. Yeah. Yep. Sample. That's what, hip hop, and that's the way I like it. Like we had the FMA series.
Yeah.
That was a good merger of cultures right there.
Yeah.
We brought the FMA with Grandmaster Darren Tabon and Aladdin 19 and that whole Legacy 8 series. It's a series that's been going on. If you follow Black Belt Magazine and Masters Magazine, then Darren Tabon and these guys, that's been going on for quite a while. So it's a very popular series. It's been going on. So we're going to introduce stuff, with stuff the stuff that you're familiar with, but we're going to introduce that's culture, and we're going to talk about it. And expand on it. So we got some great stuff coming up, and you never know what we're gonna have coming up or who we're gonna have coming up. That's the neat thing. That's the neat thing. You never know who you're gonna see here. But I was and I don't know if you follow it because it happened, but the Astro World concert, right?
Yeah.
It's been weighing on me. Did you see the interview with Charlemagne and Travis Scott?
I seen some of it. I didn't see the full interview, but I seen some of it.
Yeah, it's to me it was good. And Charlemagne's a good interviewer. He comes with some straight questions and to the point, and he don't show no. He's good at remaining neutral in the situation that he's in interviewing talking about. But I went back and started looking at other stuff that happened that he put out initially before that. And dog, I think he just needs to fire his team. Whoever he got, by him, you got to clear some of them out of there because this earlier stuff, they have people, because this is going to become a big, huge lawsuit.
Absolutely.
Okay? And there's a lot of liability involved. And you can sit there and explain, and that's what a lot of it was.
They
That's
say
what a
it's
lot of
over
it
like
was.
they say it's like at 750 million.
750 million.
Yeah.
Now Live Nation's going to catch a lot of that. They're
Drake.
the promoter. Drake is going to catch a lot of that. And that's my issue with Drake with this, because right after the thing, because Travis with Charlemagne, what he was explaining was, he didn't he seen the lights, but he just thought it was lights, because they had the pyrotechnics and everything going on. So, but most of the time when you're in a concert and you're performing, when I've been on stages looking out, you can pretty much see, because you're up and you're looking down. So you can see stuff going on in the crowd sometimes. If you look and focus, yourself, you can see down who is in that crowd and what they doing at times if you catch them right.
Yeah.
So you can see that. So that's the big thing he's going to have to work, because they have clear video of you on the stage still performing with ambulances in the crowd right in front of you, and you didn't see the lights. But somebody should have been telling him from his team, there's something going on. There's a mass casualty event going on here. You got to fall back. You got to fall back. Start to go out there. If not, like they did by keeping the show going on, a lot of them kept performing even while the stuff was going on. It was already declared a mass casualty event. So, I mean, I can't see.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Play the advocate. Go ahead.
What if, because we've both been on stages, we both performed, we've both been in big crowds. Now, I know personally, when I'm performing, and, just like Michael Jackson, I'm not comparing myself to Michael Jackson, but what I'm saying is, when you're that famous, people be fainting. You know what I'm saying? And passing out. So let's just say
he said that. That's what I'm
saying. So like Travis, he up there performing, and people passing out, and like they passing people, whatever. In his mind, how do he know that this person is dead?
Exactly.
How do he know what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I get it. I do get it. People lost their lives. I think the youngest victim was like 10 years old.
9 years old. Yeah.
9 years old. Yeah. And like it's a tragedy, but I wouldn't go so far to say that Travis wanted this to happen, or he made this happen, or now responsibility is another thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, even if you didn't cause or plan for something to happen, if you're responsible for it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if we got a car accident, if you a drunk driver,
you're right,
and you hit somebody, I'm pretty sure you didn't think you was gonna get drunk, drive, hit somebody, and kill somebody. But you knew that driving could lead to that. You know what I'm saying? So, did you want it to happen? No. But are you responsible for it? Yes. You see what I'm saying? Yes. And I think that's where this situation falls in, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those tragic situations, you know what I mean? And everybody
it is tragic.
It's so tragic.
It is tragic.
Because it's just one of them moments. Like, and it was a woman. She was actually on a Breakfast Club. I heard it was a caller who came in, and she said she lives in Houston, and her daughter is a huge Travis Scott fan, and she wanted to go. And she said, as a mother, and again, she said she's not blaming no parent, nobody for doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But she said, when she said, okay, her daughter wants to go, she said, okay, let me look into it. And she said she's saying it was sold out. You know what I mean? So that's telling me oversold. You know what I'm saying? Oversold. That means, so oversold. She said, okay, it's not no seats. That means it's standing room only. You know what I mean? Room.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that means we over capacity, standing room only.
Room only.
And if you know Travis Scott, you know his music is up tempo the whole night. It's not.
It's almost like a mosh. It's almost like a mosh pit. That's what it looked like. Almost like
it's
mosh.
Smoke. It's fire. It's bombs going off. Yep. It's up tempo the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And she said, okay. She took all that into consideration, and she told her daughter she couldn't go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she said she was so glad that she did that because her daughter would have been there and she could have very well been a casualty. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, because you don't know. You don't know where she would have been at. And I agree with what you said. I'm not saying Travis and Drake, or they're part, they're culpable. And that's the whole thing. I'm looking at the point of what everything I was looking at, especially today. I caught stuff. They got body language experts analyzing every move they make when they speak.
Move they make.
Every move.
I even seen a video where they had like the clip where Travis was standing over and they was like carrying one of the victims, or somebody was passed out. I'm not for sure if she was passed out or she was dead. She could have been a victim. You know what I'm saying? But they had him like standing over there like he was singing, and then they had like the music slowed down. It was like a ritual ceremony. Like he was like sacrificing them. And when you see the real video, it wasn't none of that. It was not like that at all. It looked like he didn't know that she was dead. And she could have just been passed out, and they just passing her to a victim.
He said that. And that's what he said. And that's true.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
that's true.
It's already tough enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we got to paint this picture like he was just this evil scientist and he was trying to sacrifice all these people and let's not say that, not to say that those things don't exist. I'm not saying that those things don't exist, but in this situation, I don't think this fit the bill. I really don't think, you know what I'm saying, that boy really wanted this to happen. You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't.
And even if they tried to bring up his past like it didn't happen in the past, you know what I'm saying, with his other shows and everything. But I think that's just a young kid who really not thinking about the consequences. In his mind, he just turned up. He just trying to have a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not thinking about the consequences. You know what I'm saying?
He want to get his fans. He love his fans. He sees sincere about loving his fans.
You know what I'm saying?
And everything, that followed after that. And that's, and that's true. And me listening to him and watching the interview with Charlemagne, that's the one I watched. The other one I watched, I was a little, and this happened right after. That's why I said the people that he's with, whoever PR he got, he need to fire him, get new ones.
Fire him, get out.
Get rid of him. Because he went on there, first off, when you're in those situations, first thing they're going to be using your eyes. You got to make eye contact. Yeah. Early on, the stuff he put out, whoever's working with him now is a little better. He's better with Charlemagne, even though he did look off and look down. They say down to the right. Down they analyzing that stuff. And that's all I'm saying. They're going to say, in their mind, they're going to say, oh, no, he don't feel sorry. He don't feel bad. Because in that system that you go in with this tragedy and being a part of what they're saying is the cause of it, which it ain't you, it's going to be, they're going to be coming for heads. That's 10 people. They're going to be trying to look for scapegoats. That's the justice system. It's not justice. It's finality. So they have closure for the victims. So if closure for the victims is Travis Scott's head, they will have Travis Scott's head.
Absolutely.
If closure to the victim is Drake. Now, I was watching some other stuff, and they talked about how Drake, a lot of people are turning off of Drake now after what happened, because right after that event, he was at the strip club making it rain and laying money out, and people was there, and they got it. So that's going to be another part where he's not going to be, liable in that sense. Like,
but he's going to be directly affected.
He's going to be affected, really affected. In the music industry, his following and everything else. That could cost him more money in the long run.
Yeah.
So
they even said that that one of the funerals, the little boy who died, that Travis offered to pay for the funeral, and the family turned it down.
Turned it down. Yeah. See, so there's a lot of people that's gonna feel that way and hate, turning it down, not paying, because they looking, that they're still mourning now for their loss, for the suffering. And then, like the 9-year-old boy, that was his first concert. Can you imagine his first concert? His dad took him to the concert, and this happened. That's gotta be, how many times you're gonna second guess yourself? I shouldn't have done it. You're gonna get that. But that's just it's an ugly situation from that aspect. But the aspect is Live Nation's gonna take a hit. Money wise, nobody from Live Nation, whoever local promoter, whoever was responsible for the security and all that type of stuff, they're gonna be really looked at because the security they said wasn't trained properly, was rush trained. They wasn't able to identify stuff, who they had, what was going on, and they just wasn't prepared for a mass casualty. Event to happen like that. They was expecting it to be fun, maybe break up some fights or some whatever, not what happened to happen. So it's just ugly. And I just hope that, he can get a fair one, but
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. It is gonna be tough, but you're gonna and the flip side of that, if they don't try to lock you up and put you away, they're gonna take mostly all your money. The civil is gonna. They're gonna try to make sure that you're gonna have to do more shows, and let's see who's gonna come because people are gonna be like out there. But it reminded me when I watched that footage of mosh pits. You remember the mosses and stuff. People get in that pit and they be throwing their bodies around, slamming people. You take it at your, you go and you get going at your own risk.
People come out of mosh pits with black eyes, broken arms, broken legs, cuts, scrapes, bruises, busted
jacked
lips.
Up, busted lips. Right to the emergency room. Having fun, but and like I said, that was a tragic event all the way around. And it just so happened to have been a hip hop show. So that's not a normal thing to happen at hip hop shows. You don't hear, with that you heard, like I think what they say.
It's gunshots at hip hop shows. You know what I mean?
It's gunshots. It's gunshots. And that's out in the back. That's way out. You can hear them in the background. At place, but they outside shooting. So so you're in the right place to stay inside. But so I think the Who, when the Who came here one time, they had a big stampede and somebody got killed like that. At a concert. I think that's the only other time I can think of here. In Europe and places like that, it happens a lot.
Yeah, they used to it. It's every day. It's everyday lifestyle.
Soccer games, football 100%. Games, they be angry. Big them concerts when they have concerts over there, and that's why artists love to go to perform over there in Europe. When you go over there. When you go to those events, you're out at those events, kind of like the Astro World setup, but they, but more controlled, I guess, more space. But there'll be hundreds of thousands of people there. Because of Europe, you got people there over where you got people catching trains from France, from England, everywhere to converge to see that show and then go back. So you get hundreds, 100 and them shows 120, 150,000 people. Like soccer
stadiums.
games.
And them stadiums are huge.
That's like soccer stadiums. To sell out those soccer stadiums is huge. Those stadiums is 100,000 easy.
200,000 easy.
100. Plus the field, because the concert with the stage, so they have people on the field seats, the top dollar. So that's what they're going to look at in Astro World. From all of this, they're going to look at who made the most money. Live Nation. We're coming after your wallet. We come get your wallet ready. Live Nation, because nobody from Live Nation is going to go to jail, but they're going to spend a lot of money. They're going to be trying to jail Travis Scott. What he's not responsible for that crowd and what controlling the crowd and everything else, but in his with that he can control up on from stage. Some artists do stop that. Stop that out, cut that out. Years ago, we was doing shows with P.D. Pablo, and P.D. used to do that. Stop his show and say, yo, stop that, cut that out, get that out of here, right there. So some artists do that when they see it. So
a lot of artists recently that started doing. Tiana Taylor, she stopped the show. Some other artists that especially since this has happened, they stopping the show and being more aware of it, you know what I mean? And I think what Travis gonna end up doing, he's gonna try to separate himself from the actual Astro World event where
He
his
has
fight. That's the only way he's gonna
He
make
has
it.
to.
Because if people sue, because they're gonna sue, I think it's like 2,000 something people that did lawsuits.
So far, yeah.
And they are coming. You know what I'm saying? So the only
Yep.
way for him to protect his assets at this point is to kind of separate it, kind of like an LLC, where they suing the Astro World and not Travis Scott.
And it should be set up like that. The Astro World, there's limited liability, but once you get those deaths involved, that could change it. That could change it.
100%.
And you got 10 plus children. You know, it's heartbreaking.
It is, man. It
is. All the way around on all sides, you know, because like Travis said, his family was there too.
Yeah.
His family was there. So, you know, I mean, anything could have happened. You know, that's why I said too, your team got to come up and tell you something. Yo, Trav.
Oh, they 100% both.
This is going on. This is going on.
Yeah.
You got to check everything and let Drake know. Going on, man. Is something going on out there? People are dropping. They got ambulances. You know, I heard something. You know, we got to fall back. You know, whatever. You got to tell them something. You know, be more aware. Stop the show. Let's see what's going on. That's all they wanted to see.
It's too much money. It's too much money around. If we talking about from just Drake, Travis Scott, the other audience members, the lights, the team. We talking about a multi-million-dollar production. You know what I mean? Just from the artists alone. So you mean to tell me with everything that's going around, we don't have people around that's letting us know what's going on the whole event? That's crazy.
Yep. That is crazy. I've never seen that. When we did go on the road and did shows, everything, even a key part too, especially being on the road. When you
we're not talking about in a little club somewhere in one of the little back. We talking about a multi-million-dollar production. This ain't you just at the club in the hood and doing little, you know. No, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This is live
multi-million-dollar production.
Scott, Drake, millions of dollars for this event. It's no excuse for that. It's zero excuse.
And there was a lot of people got in free, but there was money made off that
100%.
So, you know, all that stuff is going to come into play with them. Yeah. But that's what I said. It's key to have, like, especially on the road, like, there was somebody that opened that was on the bill that he donated whatever he was getting paid to the families of the victims, you know. So I don't know, it might not have been much, but he donated what he had.
Oh, that's dope. He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. So there's going to be a lot of that too. You know, people donating and everything and trying to, you know, feel remorse. And that's all they want to see, especially from Travis Scott and Drake. They want to see remorse. You know, more remorse than maybe a show, because the show never stopped. You know, the show kept on. And that's what they're gonna be going to court for. That's what they're gonna be attacking them on. The show, you didn't stop. People were dying. You were still rapping. You know, that's all I can see.
Yeah.
People, you still rapping and people are dying. You still dancing around. People are out there dead. Yeah. That's all he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to answer that question over and over and over in different you know situations. So. You know, but yeah, man, I hope that situation airs, and you know, Live Nation, you know, it's in your wallet. That's all I can say.
Man, it's definitely in your wallet, and it's in our hearts too. And we want to send our condolences to all of the ones that lost their lives,
families,
all of the families, the friends, all of the victims, everybody that was affected by this situation. We want to send our condolences from the Address the Culture family, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, let y'all know that it's tragic, you know what I mean?
It's tragic.
And we definitely going to keep y'all in tune with what's going on with this story and other stories and everything that we got going on.
A lot of stuff going on. You know, I mean, this is the fastest hour of the week right here, you know, coming in. And there's so much more to come in. But definitely we have Lizette Martinez coming. Address the Culture Network, you know, let's talk. That's going to be huge. Everybody need to check that out.
Yeah,
chime in on that. See it. It's going to be some great shows coming out of that corner, man. It's a lot of stuff. You can always catch my co-host here, Big Wall, on everything. Everything. The hardest working man on the internet. You know,
we working,
rest of my
man.
case. Everything. Yeah, that's what it is. We working.
Yeah,
we working.
We working, man.
You know, growth is progress. And
100%.
progress means growth. You know,
man, talk your shit. I couldn't have said it no better.
So that's what we doing. You know, we growing it. You know, and it's homegrown talent. You know, homegrown. You know, definitely catch the culture connection, and this week in culture with Big Wall and you know, Chi Bananas is bananas.
Yeah,
you know, she's bananas. You know, there's some great stuff. Some great stuff coming out of there, and the allegedly podcast. You know, my guys, man, they, you know, I like to. I voice, you know, I chime in every once in a while. Fine, busy, but I'm usually working. You know, we're always working. So, you know, but you know, we follow, we check it out. You know, and stay tuned in and make sure everybody else is aware of what you're doing, the hard work that you're putting forward to keep people entertained and informed. You know. And that's the whole purpose of the whole Address the Culture Network. It's in the name. You know, you can't miss it.
Yes.
You can't miss it. You can't miss
100%,
it.
100%.
You know? And ihiphoptv got your back. We all the way.
We pushing.
We pushing.
We moving. You know what I mean? Man. We got so much going on, man. Shouts out to everybody that's under the umbrella. KL, She Bananas, Carrie, The Culture Connection, This Week in the Culture, my man P.stock, Just TV, ihiphoptv, Global, Lizette Martinez, and we got some more stuff coming too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep watching.
Just keep watching. It's coming.
Watching.
It's coming. It's coming. There's always going to be some great, man, some great different guests on, trying to show you a different side. You know, take your mind off of stuff. You know, the music, man. Robert, man, interviews. There's a lot of artists. We're gonna talk to a lot of them, and we have talked. And Big Ball has and still do. So we in the mix with it, you know, but keep a lookout for everything else. The FMA was big. You know, we're gonna have some more guests in that line coming on board. So some martial arts and everything for self-defense, you know, and everything, and some self-help stuff, you know, for health. And I want to get some financial people in here to talk about this Bitcoin stuff that's going on as people here, because has a race as Black folks, and we get ready to chime out.
Talk about that, Pete.
Has a race, you know. We hesitate with spending our money. We're always late to the party, I would say. You know, that term, you know, Black people, oh, he's gonna be late.
Yeah.
He's late. Well, we're late. We're late to the party with stuff. We always catch stuff at the tail end when it's getting ready to fall off the cliff. You know, so there's different, you know, programs out there for Bitcoin if that's what you want to do. There's membership programs that you know, you can put a little in as you go along and build it up and grow your Bitcoin wealth, you know, and make that happen. You know, you definitely want to stay tuned with that. We're gonna have some people come on and talk to you about that and how you can go about it. You know, if that's what you want to do, you know, if you want to go the Bitcoin route, go ahead. All currencies, you know, in the world are being manipulated, and Bitcoin is no different to me. So and I understand the hesitancy, but check it out. Don't come in at the end. Don't get caught whenever the old money disappear and you stuck with you trying to figure out where the new money's at. You know.
Hold on. What happened? What I need to do? No, it's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's over.
Jump in. Don't wait till it goes over the cliff. Don't wait till it go over the cliff. You know, don't let that happen. You know, and a big shout out to Aladdin 19, man, for the FMA and the Legacy 8 and bringing them in board, you know. And we ain't seen the last one. Catch Aladdin 19 video music break. Catch them videos. You might see Big Wall on there, you know. So let's check it out. You know, we everywhere.
We everywhere, and we will be back here next Wednesday with the same type of vibe, same type of energy at 7:00, giving you news you can use to upgrade the culture and motivate. Now, we appreciate you coming through because we both know time is something that you can't get back. So we appreciate y'all coming through, giving us some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Leave comments, like, and subscribe to everything. You know, stay touched. Let us know what y'all want to see in here. We got
and
you.
we locked in, man. So we gonna be back next Wednesday. We tapped in. We appreciate y'all coming through. Stay tuned to the Address the Culture Network. Like I always say, I'm your boy Big Wall.
I'm P.stock. Check out and catch Big Wall tomorrow. Don't miss it. Address the Culture Radio. Get on it.
Yeah.
3 p.m. It's 3 or 4. It's 4. It's 3 to 4.
3 to 4 Eastern. 2
Eastern.
To 2 to 3 Central, and 12 o'clock Pacific.
Check him, catch him out on the radio.
Check me out.
Music be smooth. It be smooth. He got it. He got it. Peace, y'all.
Working. You already know the vibe.
That's what
Philly
we do.
Jams,
We work.
95.3 and Jams 95.3. We syndicated, and we got another station we finna tap into with. We moving. We growing the culture. You already know the vibe. We are locked in. We gonna see you next week. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We gonna catch you on the next episode. We up out of here.
Peace.
It's 64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh?